Houston marathon runner Karen Hoenig was told that she would never run again. Today she runs half marathons and full marathons, and after dealing with the heartbreak of suicide in her family, Karen has turned running into a movement called Poppy's Run for Life. Karen joins us today on Houston Life, along with Dr. Richard Berger, who is the world-renowned Chicago orthopedic surgeon who helped Karen get back on the running track. Thank you both for being here on Houston Life. This is like a reunion for you both.
It really is a wonderful, meaningful reunion.
I think we should start with the state of your knees. You'd been running since 1985, and then all of a sudden it stopped for you because you couldn't do it.
Correct. I was bone on bone, and my knee would even catch, and I would trip, and it was really painful. And I couldn't run. I couldn't. It was too painful.
Oh my gosh. And so of course you needed a solution to that. And Dr. Berger, you're sought after by elite athletes, politicians, celebrities. Former US President George W. Bush was another patient. Is it true that you made Karen pinky swear that you would get her back running with a knee replacement?
You know, Karen came in with a terrible knee, and I gave her the pinky promise, did a wonderful knee replacement without cutting the muscles, ligaments, and tendons, so it recovered not only more quickly, but more fully. Which
is so fantastic. And you do talk about how minimally invasive it is. And I know, Karen, you've got a skirt on, and I was like, where's your scar? You can barely, I mean, you can barely see it. It's just fantastic that you've been able to do that. I mean, you found Dr. Berger in Chicago, though, Karen. You were here in Houston. So talk us about that process of finding an out-of-state surgeon, and why did you decide to go for it?
So I interviewed many surgeons here in Houston, and they all said the same thing: wait until you can't walk and then come back, because you're not a candidate for knee replacement yet. You're too young.
I mean, is that a thing, Dr. Berger, where you have to wait until it's too late?
You know, unfortunately, with the old way of doing surgery, cutting everything, surgery is okay, but not great, and therefore we used to tell patients to wait as long as they could, so that when you have a knee replacement that doesn't work great, it's at least better than what you had. But with the new way of doing the surgery without cutting the muscles, ligaments, and tendons that I invented many years ago, it works so well. What I tell patients is now the opposite. Get the surgery done early so that you're still young and healthy and can enjoy your knee, and you can get back to doing everything, including running marathons.
Including running marathons, which is fantastic. And for you, Karen, you traveled to Chicago to meet with Dr. Berger, but you don't have to. I mean, we're Zooming with you today.
So we developed this BEST program, which stands for Berger Elective Surgery with Telemedicine. So what we do is we combine surgery with telemedicine, and lots of my out-of-town patients, and some of my in-town patients too, just choose to see me at first over Zoom. We schedule surgery, they come in, they still need to come in for surgery. They spend a day or two in Chicago and go back home, wherever home is, either different parts of the country, different parts of the world. And then we follow up with them on Zoom as well. So we can do most of it remotely, we can do all of it in person or a combination, whatever patients want, whatever's easiest for them to get the care that they need to get back their life and continue to enjoy things like they used to.
Well, Karen, after the good news of you getting your knee fixed, knowing you could get back into marathons, a family tragedy hit. You lost your father to suicide. But because you could run, you were able to do something amazing in the aftermath.
This is true. About a year after my knee replacement, my dad died by suicide, and it was the second suicide in our family. My grandfather also died by suicide when I was a teenager, and we never talked about that. And when my dad died by suicide, I had to talk about it, and the outlet that I had was running, and my running community came together. Dr. Berger stepped up, and we created a nonprofit organization, and all the proceeds go to suicide prevention and awareness.
Which is so fantastic. I mean, Karen, now that you know the pinky swear was true, you got back to your marathons, what would you say to someone who's putting off getting knee surgery and getting a replacement? What would you say to them?
Make the phone call. Go for it. Don't waste another second of your life in pain, because you don't have to live like that.
Well, that's so wonderful. It's so amazing to have you both here on the show. Thank you so, so much for joining us today. And you know what? what? If you would like to know more about how Dr. Berger can help you, then head online to outpatienthipandknee.com, or you can give him a call, 312-432-2557. And if you'd like to support Poppy's Run for Life or Poppy's Row for Life, or find out more about what they do, head online to poppysrunforlife.com. And you know what? May is Mental Health Awareness Month. If you or a loved one, if you know that they are struggling, or you're not even sure, you just know that you're not alone and help is available. There's always someone to talk to, and you can do that at the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Just remember this very simple number, 988. You can phone it or you can text it.